Hi, I'm back. Um, I thought I'd make another video while I'm still on my day off, and I'm sorry if it's so kind of rough, but I have a lot of useful information, so please bear with me. I wanted to show you what the finished product looked like after it processed, and I thought put it on a coffee cup. It's very hard. Let me show you. That's what I love about cream of tartar. And it just seems like the texture of it is just so smooth. You know, real smooth. And this one hasn't even set 100% for 24 hours. But I just love cream of tartar. It just makes making these things so much easier. I made a lot of other recipes, and I used clay, and I just wasn't real happy with clay. So I wanted to show you what the finished product looked like, and I want to show you how I package it. And I basically package it in a party loot bag. And these are the loot bags. Dollar Tree in the party section sells these. There's like 25 in a package for $1. Family Dollar sells these, they call them treat bags. And I think they're a little bit over $1, but you can use these. And because the bag's so big, I cut it to shape. I just put a simple ribbon on it. I like to put labels on my shower steamers. I'm naturally a candle maker by trade. So I'm using one of my candle labels, and I crossed off candle so that they know what it is. And then I created a safety label for my shower steamer. Caution, shower steamers have oil inside. Be careful in the shower. Place in the back of the shower. You know, I just want my customers to know that, just to be careful with them. They're not super dangerous, but, an element of caution goes a long way. And I get my labels from, check this out, www.500labels.com. And you get like 500 labels, including the shipping, for almost $9. And it takes under 2 weeks for you to get them. But I mean, they're supposed to be address labels, but you can change them around to suit your needs. That's what's really cool about it. And I'm sorry that my first video was kind of rough, but I hope if you read in between the shakes and the misdirection of the camera that there was really a good message. And I wish when I started making these shower steamers that I had access to a recipe like this, because cream of tartar makes everything happen. So let's talk about cream of tartar. Now, cream of tartar is pretty expensive. Sorry, I stepped out. I wanted to show you. Now, at a grocery store, you can get McCormick's, like a 2-ounce container for like $4.50, $4.58. It's pretty expensive. So I've learned to buy my cream of tartar online. And it usually comes in a bag like this. And since it is expensive, I highly recommend you buy yourself a container, that, you can store it in a container and take really good care of it. And if you remember from my last video, the recipe is simple. It is 2 cups baking soda, 1 cup of this citric acid that I got at Walmart for about $2.68, and you can find this in the canning food section. Okay? And then of course you're going to put in the recipe your 3 tablespoons of cream of tartar, your favorite scented oil. I like this eucalyptus spearmint, plus I remix it and I add other oils to it. I love Nature's Garden. and you put all your dry ingredients. I'm trying to touch up on my last video. You put all the dry ingredients, like I said, I use this ice cream bucket, and you run all the dry ingredients through here. So you'll have 3 dry ingredients, your baking soda, your cream of tartar, and you're going to have your citric acid. Make sure you use the strainer. And as I said in my last video, I bought the strainer at the dollar store. It's only $1 and it does a lot because dry ingredients do clump. And you run it all the way through. You put your fragrance oil on, and then you mix it up. And then, if you watch the video, you spray it with alcohol. I like alcohol. I've never used witch hazel, so I don't know. But I use 50% alcohol. And you'll have to watch the other video to see how I mixed it. And I just wanted you to also, I had another idea for you guys, to label your product. If you don't, I've used the Dynamo label for years. These make wonderful labels for products. Just thought I'd throw that out to you. I'm sorry if the video is rough, but I think the information that I have to give you is worth it, is worth watching it. And if you guys have ideas or information or feedback, I would love to hear from you guys. I'm sorry that the video's rough, but I feel that the information that you're given is something you could sink your teeth into. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've missed, but we'll come back over here, and then I'm going to end it with just how wonderful the shower steamer is, and how, like I said, cream of tartar is where it's at for me. I tried clay. Now, you may be wondering, why didn't I color it? Well, I'm a little bit scared of coloring, because I've seen in other YouTube videos people testing their bath bombs, and like the tub would end up having pink film on it, and I just don't want to upset my customers. So I wish everybody well, and I hope that you look through the video and find the deeper information. I know that I'm not the best at videoing it, at videotaping it, but I think I have something to say and some very good information for you. And like I said, my customers really like it. Now, if anybody does this video, please write me. I want it because cream of tartar is so expensive, and baking powder actually has cream of tartar, baking soda, and cornstarch in it. If anybody tries to make them with baking powder, please make a video and let me know about it. And eventually, after I get enough made for my customers, I'm going to do an experimental batch and use baking powder instead of cream of tartar. Okay, well, you guys have a great night. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time, and I hope... And, if anybody's wondering why I'm doing the videos on top of my washing machine, it's because I have a fluorescent light. This is the best lighting in my house. Okay, thank you. Have a great night, and I hope you have fun making shower steamers.